everyone, my name is Draconicrose and welcome back to another episode of Rimworld. So we have some things we need to take care of around the base today, including giving Michael a proper throne room. The biggest issue is that we are not having a proper floor, and I'll let you just know that having a proper floor on the throne room, having it pretty, is indeed a very necessary thing. The other thing that we need is the actual throne room itself. And in our case, I'm not sure if I want to make it out of granite, because there is a lot of stone cutting that needs to happen. On that note, I do want to remove this stonecutter stable from here, because I should have access to this one, the electric stonecutter stable. So let's grab someone like Roxy. Have them move that out of there, and there is a particular reason for that. Because I want to copy all the bills. So Roxy, please work on the stonecutter stable. And doing this will hopefully make it work faster. At least that is the idea with the electric stonecutter stable. Again, added by Vanilla Furniture Expanded and not by Vanilla Rimworld. So there we go, we just transfer over our bills and then we can remove, deconstruct that one. So this should be nice. Now there is one thing I want them to make all the time, also from Vanilla Expanded, which are the aprons. Because the aprons, I can actually just copy the boots here. Aprons help with global work speed, and that's always a nice thing to have a lot of. Marcus has his bedroom, Felix is going to need one as well. I suppose I can just, copy it. What do we have? A 7x7? Yes, okay. So 7x7, double wall over here, not over there, and little steel wall over yonder. Now that's going to take a little bit. We'll let it happen. Ostrich revenge. Is anyone up? Roxy, please come help the doggo. Kill that ostrich, please. Oh, nope, he got it. So that's good. We have an ostrich. Hopefully he'll make his way to a bed where he can be healed. Yeah, I'll let people go on and construct things, and I'll be back when something happens. There's our happening. We have a raid with a lot of people. So there's a group that comes from down here, but there is another one that comes from up there. Just a single person. So I think I am gonna grab Felix. Let's see if we don't have any better weapons for him. I guess not. So Felix, I am still gonna grab you. And I think I will have you go right away to kill them. Yes, they are not going to mess with you. As for the rest of everyone, I want them to gear up and go first. And then I want them off to the proper dromedary. Why? I mean, sure. Up here's more of the raiding peeps. Michael, head on. Marcus, you too? Well, they should have issues like getting through there, that's fine. Makar got them done, I think. I suppose. And our Roxy can go in there. How is Felix? Done with his attacker, so I'm going to have him go down here. Hopefully to intercept raiders that after they deal with the mad dromedary. It's down, so they should come up. We are shooting. Yeah, another one came from over there in that case. Let's go kill him. Oh, they're dead. Fine. Now everyone else is gonna try and come through there. Oh, there we go. And they're broken and going on. Felix can go right ahead and capture that one. Sage, do a capture. Everyone else, just get back to your places. There is no need to chase those people, like right out there. Alright, that's a good haul. We will take a look at our prisoners soon-ish. First we'll let people recover for a little bit. And then we will let them go, probably. So this one, an undergrounder gourmand, I am not quite keen on. Psychically sensitive brawler with great memory, but no. No thank you. Hopefully Lair and Muffalo will join us instead, since the other two were not really as some people that we care for. Do you have any decent gear? That's Hyperweave War Veil. Not too keen on. Ooh, this one does though. Wait, that's Panda. No, that's Marcus. Panda, what's your gear? Yeah, no. So Marcus does have some good gear. Which is good, I suppose. So limestone continues to be a issue. Who is our best crafter? Sages. So Sage, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to have you be on a crafting bench for quite a bit. Going to order her to cut some stone and we will try and get this floor put in. We got ourselves another event. A cheetah is hunting our poor coyote Ariel for food and this cannot stand. So I'm going to send everyone to attack it. It's gonna have to be melee or else we are probably going to hit Ariel too. Let's release our animals just to make sure they can get there and rescue Ariel in time. Now, everyone should be good. There we go. So Ariel can be rescued and that cheetah can be finished off as soon as people can do it. So Sage worked a lot and has done incredible progress, although the limestone tiles are still a bit elusive. I have been using Marcus's hauling abilities to bring the chunks closer, obviously, so that they work a little better. And over here we have the slate flagstones for the prisoner complex ready-ish. Why does this keep losing Ariel as its owner? That's so weird. There's a lot to do in this colony and that one is kind of weird. Another thing we're missing is a research project. And considering where we are, yes, smithing is a good next project. But there is a reason for that, and that is so that we can make armor for everyone. That will help out with the survivability of our colonists, especially considering the way we have our defenses. Now, I'd have noticed that the stockpile is getting too full, for the things we have. Oh, poor Augustus, he developed an infection. Hopefully Roxy can get to it and deal with it. But like I was saying, our stockpile needs to become bigger. And for that we are going to have to increase the granite walls. Right now, I don't think that is a good idea because, well, we are still trying to get all of the stone blocks needed for that, and if I start another granite-based construction, things are not gonna be so good. Now, I think this quest is over, so this monument will be killed sooner rather than later. And over there, the prisoner complex is done. And these beds suck, so we are going to have a few other beds put in. I'm gonna put all of those and then we will give them a... no, let's do wood anyway. We'll give them a wooden table with wooden benches and where is it? Little plant pot. Oh, I was blind. Little plant pot. And the beds, we can make sure they are at least good quality. Why not? They're prisoners, but they will require that. So another thing that we want over there is another cooler and also a heater, because we will want to regulate the temperature here for our prisoners so that they are not too uncomfortable. Oh, right, and a lamp. Yes, putting it in the corner will be enough to get it over to the other side. And we'll set this for prisoners and leave it that way. So we will have space for 6 prisoners. That is more than enough and more than we have right now. Oh, someone even got a masterwork wooden bed. Where is it? Is it this one? No. Was it the bench? No. Oh, it was the plant pot. Look at that. It's probably, well, not too good because it doesn't have beauty itself, but we will, of course. Let's put the Gardenian because the white will contrast with the black of the slate. So that will be good, and we will remove the prisonerness of that and set these for guests. Finished smithing, that's great. Now our prisoners will be fine over there. I want this to be keeping at 14 and this one keeping it at 16. So that will be, should be at least a good temperature for them. And they have everything they will need here. Well, except for food. We will allow that so that we can add some vegetables in for them to eat. That means there won't be need for much refresh. But don't be too cold in here. We don't need as much cold in here, but still it's good to have it frozen so that it lasts as much as possible. In theory, they will always take their nutrient base from here, knit it there, and then just roam around the rest of the place. This should actually be a decent dining room, yeah, so spacious interior. They're kind of happy with their accommodations. We are still lacking limestone, even though there's plenty here to be done. Oh, this is good. Well, let's jump to that item stash and see where it is. Well, they said not too far from us, but it is kind of far from us. So let's see, that's 1.2 days, not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. I'm going to have... Let's take Marcus and Felix. We'll also take Augustus, cause yeah, that's a lot of movement per day that we can get with him. Don't have a lot of things that we can bring with us in terms of food. We could definitely use some more pemmican. But we'll bring that and whatever bedroll we have. I think we have one. Yeah. Here's one, the cloth bedroll normal. Could probably use another one, but let them go through there. I'm assuming Augustus will graze along the way. How is his infection? Minor developed immunity, so that's great. Michael still saying he needs the throne room, that's fine. And Sage thinks she's missing a sidearm, which she isn't. That's fine. Fine. So we'll go for the item stash. Everyone else is going to do their jobs, and I'll be back when something happens. Well, we have visitors, and someone interesting came with them. Let's see if I can find them. There they are. Nikere Plame. And the thing that's interesting about this visitor is that they're a lover of Michael's. And I am not entirely sure. Oh wow, they're also a good one. Oh. Well, I don't know. Would they like to come sleep with Michael? I'm not entirely sure how to handle that one. But go Michael, I suppose. Like, he has contacts, let's put it that way, in the Empire. Well. Okay, for the time being I have decided that we will in fact add what we need to the throne room, and we'll finish off the floor as we get things. It's better than having him needing a throne room. I think the undignified throne room is only a -10, so that would still cure a good bit of his bad humor. Also something I want to do for all guests, which is to try to entertain. And Nikere Plame can be recruited. So yeah, we will recruit her and let her sleep with Michael. There we go. Isn't that lovely? Now that she will need a name, so let me get that real quick. So, two things. First, Nikere Plame will now be known as Garrett, and sorry Garrett, but you are now Michael's lover. And Marcus's caravan has arrived at the item stash. Now there is an unknown danger here that I am not quite aware of. So let's make sure. Okay. Doesn't say anything. Ah. There we are. Now a lancer is dangerous, however, if we can keep it in melee, not so much. There you go. That's because lancers don't have the arm blades that scythers used to have, and for our troubles we get quite a good reward. That is amazing. So let's reform our caravan and let's grab our goodies, including that dead lancer, because ours. Yes, we will take all of that. We will not go there. We'll head straight home. And there we go. That is an easy quest, just needed to make sure my colonists got there and dealt with the threat over there. Now let's make sure that this is the default for our guests. This way they can be properly entertained and we can gain faction relations, especially since we just stole one of their people. A person who definitely needs to be set to work. Actually no, let's leave that. Well, they are good at the social stuff and construction. I don't want them to be a tier researcher. In fact, researching can take a big drop down in the colony right now. It's not that necessary. Roxy can do the same thing with the cleaning, go back down. Garrett, arting is not that important, but if you want to do it, that's fine. You're not great at the whole crafting thing, so might as well just let you do unskilled crafting and some mining. No brewing, none of this. Maybe cook. Blair, who just joined us and who will be named next episode, will also require some stuff. One tribe's people, they wanna fight us for a plasteel knife. I don't think we need to, so I'm just gonna have my colonists destroy them. Come on. Marcus? There we go. Nice. So they won. Let's just reform the caravan. That should be okay. So what was it doing? Yes, Lair has things that they can do. And they will be a miner. And a hauler, I think. Researching is also good for them, but otherwise they don't really do anything. Maybe a little bit of crafting. We'll leave that there, and we have also some German shepherds that joined. So that is more fluff balls for Roxy to train and take care of. Yeah, so... Oh no, why? Ariel has died because of blood loss. Oh no, what? Why did she have blood loss? Oh, poor Ariel. Didn't even have an animal emergency thing. Well, looks like we were going to have another sarcophagus to add to Roxy's bedroom, but that will have to be it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click that like button, let YouTube know. Subscribe if you haven't already, and if you really enjoy what I do here, check out my Patreon. The link is in the description. But until next time, please remember that here, there be dragons.
Thank you so much to my patrons for making this channel possible. Click the Patreon logo to become one of these fine folk. And if you enjoyed the video, here are some more YouTube things you would like. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Have a lovely day, and I'll see you next time.